You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. 25 years to life. That's the sentence for a core of men who shot a Suffolk police officer. Janelle Funderburk pleaded guilty to aggravated attempted murder. He opened fire on Officer Michael LaFauci in May of last year. The 21-year-old was being investigated for an armed robbery when it happened. The bullet struck Officer LaFauci in the thigh. Doctors say the shot could have killed the 28-year-old cop.
To be quite honest with you, that he's not dead is a miracle. People like to use the word miraculous. It's used inappropriately. It is miraculous that he's in the condition he is.
Now, in court, Officer LaFauci told the shooter, "No amount of time will make up for what you did to me." And a cardiologist pleaded guilty to possessing child pornography. Frank Pillardo, who is a registered sex offender, faces 4 to 8 years in prison. The 55-year-old must also give up his medical license at sentencing. Now, the Deer Park man is due back in court next month. And it's been nearly 1 year since Rex Huberman was arrested and charged in connection with the Gilgo killings. And we're still learning more about the accused serial killer.
I've seen from John Gotti to Larry Davis to Joel Steinberg. I've seen emotion out of them, but not out of this one. I don't even know if this man laughs. I don't even know if he smiles.
Newsday is giving you an inside look at what Huberman is doing behind bars while awaiting trial for allegedly killing 6 women. We're bringing you a comprehensive documentary on how prosecutors made their case, what's happening now, and insight from our team of reporters who have been digging into the story from the start. Let's read all of the stories and watch the full doc, Unearthing a Suspect, the Gilgo Beach killings. Just go to newsday.com/Gilgo. And NYPD patrol cars are getting a new look. The agency is replacing its slogan on new cars to say, "Fighting crime, protecting the public." The NYPD says it's gradually phasing out old decals that said courtesy, professionalism, and respect. And dengue cases are spiking on Long Island. The CDC says at least 16 Long Islanders, 4 in Nassau and 12 in Suffolk, have been infected. So why are we seeing these mosquito-borne illnesses here?
We used to think of dengue as a tropical or sometimes subtropical disease, meaning that people only got it in regions of the world that were in the tropics or just around the tropics. But more commonly, it's starting to crop up in more temperate climates like what we have here in New York. And the cases across the world are going up dramatically.
Common symptoms include a fever, chills, and nausea. Experts recommend using bug spray and wearing pants and long sleeves to avoid getting bit. And a troubled motel in Massapequa is being demolished. A court settlement shows the owners of the Budget Inn motel must destroy it by June 30th, 2025. And the town of Oyster Bay says the location was an eyesore and a hotspot for violent criminal activity. Police records show 15 arrests at that location last year. And Costco membership fees, well, they're going up. Shoppers will have to pay an extra $5 to $10 a year depending on their membership. All right, so the Gold Star plan is increasing from $60 to $65. The executive plan is increasing from $120 to $130.
Costco is still the cheapest. I never used to shop at Costco for groceries, but here I am shopping at Costco.
Everything is going up anyways, but it's just, why are you raising it more? Maybe go to BJ's.
This is the first membership fee hike in 7 years. Increases go into effect on September 1st. Now, as some Long Islanders struggle with the high cost of living, there's one woman who spent a month living out of her car, even though she had a job. Here's the latest in our series, Feeling the Squeeze. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Good, that truck left. The landlord raised the rent to $360 a month. I couldn't afford to stay and I couldn't afford to leave. I was living in Smithtown. I was there for 9 years. I'm trying to find new ways to make money because that's the only way I can think of to get out of the situation. This is where I would stay just to stay calm and keep my focus, carry on, as they say. I wasn't going into a shelter. I was much more comfortable staying in my own car. I would take my pillow And I would just curl up in bed like this, and this is how I slept. Not knowing when or how I was going to get out of this. When I went to work, I would just go to either a friend's house for a shower, or I would go to a gym. An extra blanket for when it was cold. This thing really helped. I lost weight just because I didn't want to eat, because if I ate, I had to go to the bathroom. I had no place to go. And what I find most interesting is people will take an animal in before they take a human being in. You'd be surprised how the survival skills kick in. It's a domino effect, you know, one thing happens, your credit score is shot, everything goes up, there's no way out. It can happen to anyone. I spent hours and hours on phone calls trying to get help, and it just doesn't seem to be much help out there. If someone would have told me when I was in high school that I would be homeless one day, I would probably think they were crazy.
Now, to read more stories from our Feeling the Squeeze series, go to Newsday.com, click Get More, pull the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by EastEndGetaway.com. End up here.
All right, here's what's up on Long Island.
Memory lane up in the headlights has got me reminiscing on them good times.
Catch Jason Aldean on his Highway Desperado tour. It stops at Northwell Health at Jones Beach Theater in Wantagh Friday night.
Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand.
Or you can see Judy Collins perform songs from her latest album, Spellbound. Along with classic hits, she'll be at the Suffolk Friday night. And the famous food festival is coming to Deer Park. There's food inspired from around the world this Friday through Sunday at the Tanger Outlets Deer Park. Now, rain dates are next weekend. For admission info and more events, click Get More, pull the Newsday TV video box. It's hot, it's humid, and here comes the rain. Take a look at your Long Island weather. It's not a great one for you, but it's exactly what you think it is. Rain. Tonight we'll have some showers. Tomorrow we'll have more of them. Taking a closer look at tomorrow, you can see we have rain pretty much all day. It clears up towards the evening, but the 7-day forecast doesn't look great either because there's rain on Saturday. Sunday looks like it's going to be a better day, but Wednesday and Thursday next week we'll have more of it.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Islanders save on their energy bills for over 20 years.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us.